Hello students, welcome for a video lecture on a graph traversal. So in the previous video lecture, you studied the representation of the graph by using the adjacency list and the adjacency matrix. Today we will see the graph traversal methods. So here mainly we are concentrating on a two graph traversal methods. First one is a DFS and second one is the BFS method. Okay. So check out the definition of this. Given an undirected graph, so they are going to give you the undirected graph. You are going to traverse the undirected graph, which is made up of on a vertices and the edges. Graph means it contains the vertices and the edges. A vertex V in a graph vertex. So you are going to select one vertex V from the graph, and using that vertex we wish to visit all the vertices in the G that are reachable from V. So using one vertex I wish to visit all the vertices of the graph which are reachable from this V. So how to do this? You can do this by using the methods DFS and BFS. So first we will see the depth first search method. So for this we'll consider one graph. Okay, so graph, as said, it is an undirected graph, so there is a no direction in this. So this is a graph given. Okay, so which method you are applying? Depth first search. So depth first search, the name itself indicate you go on search the vertices in a depth. Okay, so you are going to start with the one vertex, then you are going to check the connected vertices, then you are going to check the connected vertices of that, then you are going to visit that, then you are going to check the connected vertices of that, and so on. Okay, so if more than one vertices are connected, then you are going to visit the vertices in a order only. Okay, so here first, to do this we are going to make use of a data structure that is called as a stack. So we are going to use a stack here, okay, for this depth first search traversal. So first we are going to make one vertex as a start vertex. So here I will choose one as a start vertex. So I will write that here. So the first I will make one as a visited. So once I visit the vertex, I am going to push that in a stack. So initially stack is empty. After visiting the vertex 1, what will be the stack value here? Stack contains 1. So what is the top of the stack? It is a 1 here. Okay. Next, this one vertex, what are the connected vertices? 2 and 3. So 2 is not visited and 3 is also not yet visited. So you are going to visit which one first? See, when as I said, if more than one vertices are connected, you go on visit the vertices which comes first in the order. So based on that, I am going to visit which vertex now? The vertex 2. So I will make 2 as a visited vertex. So once I visited, as I said, I am going to push that in a stack. So what is the top of the stack element here? 2. So I am going to check what? The connected vertices from this 2 vertex. Okay. So what are the connected vertices? 4 and 5 are the connected vertices to this 2. So you are going to visit which one? You are going to visit which one? 4th vertices, because it comes first in the order. So when 4 and 5 are there, so which one you are going to visit first? You are going to visit 4th one because it comes first in the order. Okay, so next I am going to visit what? The vertex 4. So once I visit, I am going to push that in a stack. Now what is the top of the stack element? It is 4. Now I am going to check any connected vertices from this vertex 4. So you have any connected vertices? No. So once you reach at the end, means once you reach at the leaf node, then when you don't find any connected vertices from a particular vertex, then you are going to pop that from the stack. So pop means you are going to eliminate that vertex from the stack. So after eliminating, so I'll write the pop order here. So this is a pop order. This I can say the push order. Okay. So now 4 is popped. So after popping the 4, what will be the top of the stack element? It is 2. Then I will check any vertices which are connected to these two and those are not yet visited. So check out any vertex is there which is connected to this vertex 2 and which is not yet visited. See, 1, 2, 4 are visited. What about 5? 5 is not yet visited, which is connected to 2. So I am going to visit what? 5 here. So once I visit, I will push that into a stack. Next, after that, I will check the vertices which are connected to this top of the stack element. So what is the top of the stack element? 5. So any vertices are connected to this? No. If not, then I am going to pop this from the stack. So after popping, what will be the top of the stack content here? 2. So 2 is already visited. Okay. So here any other vertices are there which are connected to this vertex 2 and which are not yet visited? No. 4 is there, 5 is there, 4 and 5 both are visited. Now I am going to pop out 2 from the stack. So I am going to pop 2 from the stack. After that, what will be the top of the stack here? It is 1. Now I will check any vertices which are connected to this vertex 1 and which are not yet visited. Yes, there is a vertex, that is 3. Okay. So which is not yet visited. So I am going to push that in a stack. So once I put, I will make entry of that in a push list. Next, once I pushed it, sorry, I have to write here 6. Next, this is 7. So next, see, I had reached the vertex 3, then I will check the connected vertices to this vertex 3. So what are the connected vertices? 6 and 7 are there. So which one you are going to visit first? 6, because it comes first in a order. Now, once I visit that, I will make entry of that in a push list. Next, what are the other connected vertices to this 6? See, there is a no vertices, so I am going to pop this from the stack. Next, I will check any other vertices. So what is the top of the stack here? Now the top of the stack is 3. Then I will check any other connected vertices are there from this vertex 3 which are not yet visited. Yes, it's there. It is a 7. So I am going to push 7 on the stack. So once I push the 7 on the stack, I will check the connected vertices of the vertex 7. So no other connected vertices. So I am going to pop this from the stack. Next, now what is the top of the stack? It is a 3. Now I will check any other vertices left out which are connected from this vertex 3 and which are not yet visited. No. So I will pop this from the stack. So I will pop this from the stack. Next, what is the top of the stack now? It is a 1. So any other vertices left out which are not yet visited from the vertex 1? No. So I will pop this from the stack. So this is a push order that I get and this is a pop order I get. Okay. So this is all about the DFS. So check out the order, the push order of the stack. It is same as a pre-order. So when you traverse the pre-order, when you traverse the tree using the pre-order method, the same sequence you get. Okay. So based on that, I can say DFS is similar to the pre-order tree traversal. So we will see the another example for this depth first search. Assume that this is a given graph. Okay. So I am going to apply a depth first search method on this to traverse the graph or to visit all the vertices of the graph here. Okay. So what is the first step? First I am going to make one vertex as a start vertex. Then I go on check the connected vertices to this vertex, and if it is not visited, I go on visit those vertices in order. Okay. So for that, as I said in the previous example, for this we are going to make use of a data structure called as a stack. Okay. So here I had taken one stack. Initially the stack is empty. So first, which vertex you are going to make as a start vertex? That is left to you. You can make any vertex as a start vertex. Okay. So I will make A as a start vertex. So I will visit this first. So I will write the push order here. Okay. So A is a start vertex that I considered. Okay. So once I visited this, I will make an entry of that in a stack. So what is the top of the stack now? It is a A. So I should check the connected vertices of this top of the stack element. So what are the connected vertices for this A? One is B, another one is S. So two vertices are there. So which one you are going to consider first? So based on the order they occur, I am going to visit which one? B. So I am going to visit B vertex. So I will push that in a stack. Next, once I reach, so I will make this B as a visited. Next, once I visit this B, I should check what? The connected vertices of this B vertex. Okay. So, any vertices are connected to this B vertex? No. So, I am going to pop this from the stack. So, this is the pop order list. So, B I am going to pop from the stack. So, what is the top of the stack now? What is the top of the stack now? It is A. So, I should check what? The other vertices which are connected to this A and those are not yet visited. So, here the vertex which is connected to this A is yes. So, I am going to push that yes on a stack. So, I will write yes here. Next, I should check the connected vertices of this yes. So, there are two vertices connected to this. One is a C, another one is a G. So, which one you are going to visit first? So, C and G is there. So, C come first in order. So, I am going to visit what? C. So, I will write here C. Next, so I will make S as a visited. Next, I will make C as a visited. Now, I am going to check the vertices which are connected to this vertex C. So, three vertices are connected to this. One is D, another one is E, and F is there. So, which one you are going to visit first? You are going to visit D. So, you are going to mark D as a visited. Same you are going to push on a stack. So, what is the top of the stack element? It is D. So, you are going to check. So, I will write here D. Next, you are going to check the connected vertices of this D. So, any vertices are connected to this? No. Then you are going to push, you are going to pop this from the stack. So, I will pop this from the stack. Next, after popping, what will be the top of the stack? C is the top of the stack. So, any other vertices I can visit which are not yet visited from this C? Yes, you can visit E and F. So, E and F are there. Which one you are going to select first? You are going to select E because it comes first when you see the sequence of the order. So, you are going to push E and you are going to make E as a visited. Okay. Next, after visiting the E, you are going to check the connected vertices of this E. So, what are the connected vertices of this E? H is there. So, you are going to visit H now. So, you are going to visit H now. Okay. Next, actually E is connected with the two vertices. One is C, one is H. C is already visited. The non-visited vertex is H. So, you are going to visit that. Next, I will make that in a push list. Next, once you visit H, now we are in a H vertex. Next, we are going to check the connected vertices of this H. So, what are the connected vertices? One is E, one is G. So, E is already visited. The unvisited vertex is G. So, we are going to visit that next. So, we are going to visit G now. Next, once you visit G, you are going to check the connected vertices of this G. So, what are the connected vertices? One is S, one is H, one is F. So, S and H are already visited. Next, we are going to visit what? F here. So, we are going to visit F. Okay. So, this is a push order list of a DFS search, that is depth first search. When I apply depth search first, I get this order. Okay. Next, once I visit F, any other vertex is connected to this? No. So, I will pop that from the stack. Next, I will come to the G. The vertices, any other vertex is not visited from this G? No. So, G will come out of this H, then E, then C, then S, then E. So, this is a popping order and this is a push order. Okay. So, you are going to consider only the push order, that is nothing but a visited order, how we had visited all the vertices of the graph. Okay. So, I hope you understood this clearly. We will take another example for depth first search traversal. Okay, so assume that this is a given graph. So when I apply the DFS method, what is the traversal order I get? So assume that the first vertex that I am going to visit is 0. So I am going to visit 0 first. Then the connected vertices are 1 and 2. So I am going to visit which one first? 1 or 2? Yes, I am going to visit 1 because it comes first in the order. Next, so once I visit this, what are the connected vertices of this? 3 and 4. So which one you are going to visit first? 3. So I will make 3 as a visited vertex or a reachable vertex from 1. Next, once I visit 3, what are the connected vertex of this 3? 7. So I am going to visit 7 next. Next, once I reach the 7, what are the connected vertices of this 7? 3, 4, 5, 6, where 3 is already visited. Next, 4 is not yet visited, so I am going to visit 4 now. Next, 4 connected vertices are 1 and 7. So both are visited, 1 is visited, 7 is visited. So any other unvisited vertex is left out from this 4? No. So I am moving back. Next, I will check the vertices which are remained unvisited from this 7. So one is a 5 and 6. Both are unvisited. So which one you are going to visit next? 5. So once I visit 5, so any other vertices are connected to this 5? Yes, it is connected to 7 and 2. 7 is already visited. So which one you are going to visit next? 2. Next, once you visit 2, what are the connected vertices of 2? One is 0, one is 6. So 0 is already visited. Next, you are going to visit what? 6. So this is a traversal order of a DFS. Okay, so we will see how to write the adjacency list for this. Okay, so I had written all these vertices in a sequence, in a row order. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all vertices I had written. Okay, from 0, which all vertices you can reach? You can reach one vertex and the two vertex. So this is a adjacency list. So from 0 you can reach what? 1. Okay, so I will write here 1. Next, from 0 you can reach what? 2 also. So I will write here 2. Next, any other vertices are connected to this? No. So I will write here /0. So this is adjacency list of vertex 0. Next, write the adjacency list of vertex 1. Okay. So from 1, what are the connected vertices of this 1? 0 is there, 3 is there, 4 is there. So I will write here 0. Next, I can visit 3 from this 1 or I can visit 4 here. Okay. So any other vertex is connected to this? One vertex? No. So I will write here null. Next, write a connected vertex list of a 2. Okay. So here from 2 I can reach, see, 0 is a connected vertex, 5 is a connected vertex and 6 is a connected vertex of this 2. So I will write here 0, then 5, then 6. Okay. Next, third vertex adjacency list. So third vertex is connected with what? 1. It is connected with a 7. So third vertex, it is connected with a 1. It is connected with a 7. Next, fourth vertex, it is connected with what? 1. It is connected with 7. So fourth vertex, it is connected with 1. It is connected with 7. Next, move to the fifth vertex. Fifth vertex connected with what? 2 and 7. So I will write fifth vertex connected with 2 and 7. Next, come to a sixth vertex. Sixth vertex connected with 2. It is connected to 7 also. So sixth vertex connected to 2 and connected to 7. Next, come to a sixth vertex. Okay, sixth vertex is over. Come to a seventh vertex. So seventh vertex adjacency list contains what? The vertex is connected to this. So seventh vertex connected to what? 3. It is connected to 4. It is connected vertices of 7 are 3, 4, 5, 6. So here I will write 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. So seventh vertex, it is connected vertices of 7 are 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a adjacency list of a DFS traversal. Okay. So you are going to write a visited sequence. Okay. So this you can do by using the stack or directly you can do. Next, this is adjacency list of a graph. Next, you are going to see the algorithm for this. Okay. So the algorithm function is void DFS. You are going to pass a vertex as the input for this. So name of the function is DFS, that is depth first search. Return type is void, it is not returning anything. Okay. Next, what value it is taking? It is taking a started vertex, that is V. Next, what you had written in this function? Node pointer W. So you had taken the node pointer W. W contains what? It represents the unvisited vertices. Okay. It contains the unvisited vertices. So node pointer W. Next, visited V equal to what? True. So first vertex that you are going to consider as a start vertex, you are going to visit that first. So visited V equal to true. So here I will make vertex 0 as a true vertex. So it indicate what? It is visited now. Next I am going to print that. So here I am printing that. So after printing I am entering the for loop. So what is there in the for loop? See, now I am going to check the adjacency list of 0. So here what you had written in the for loop, W equal to graph of V. So graph of V is nothing but you are going to check the graph of a visited vertex V. So what is the visited vertex here? Graph of 0. Okay. So graph of 0 means you are going to check the connected vertices of a vertex 0, and that you are going to assign for W. W is what? Unvisited. Okay. So you are going to check the connected vertices of 0 which are unvisited. That value you are going to assign to a W. Next, W had written. Next, what is the third part of the for loop? W equal to W dot link. So W equal to W dot link means you are going to check the 0th linked list. Okay. So you are going to consider the linked list of that. Next, if not visited W connected vertex. Okay. So if it is not, see here you are going to see the vertex 0. Then you are going to check the connected vertices of 0. So what are the connected vertices of 0? You are going to check the adjacency list. It is a 1 or 2. So we are going to visit, if we are going to check whether the 1 is visited or no. If it is not visited, then you are going to call this DFS by passing that 1. Now 1 is passed to this DFS. So now what is the V value here? It is 1 now. Next, node pointer. Next you are going to check what? 1 node pointer. Okay. So 1 node pointer W. So visited V. So you are going to make 1 as a visited. So you are going to make 1 as a visited. Okay. You are going to set its value to true. You are going to print that. So here you had printed that as you visited that. Next, W equal to graph of U. So you are going to check you are going to see the graph of a vertex V. So what is the vertex V now? It is 1. Next, that will be the W value now. Next, you are going to check the W's linked list. Next, in a W's linked list, what is the W value here? It is a 1. So 1 linked list. Okay. So what is there in the first linked list? It is a 0. So you are going to check whether it is visited or no. So not visited, 0 is already visited. So condition become a false here. After that, you are going to check the W's next link. So 0 is visited. So what is there in the next linked list? It is 3. Then you are going to check whether it is visited or no. So it is not visited. Okay. So W vertex, whatever the value of the W is there, the vertex is not yet visited. So you are going to pass that vertex to the DFS function. So which one is passed now? 3 is passed. Now the V value become a 3 here. Okay. Next, node pointer W. Okay. Node pointer W had declared visited vertex is what? Now visited vertex is 3. You are going to set it to true. Then you are going to print that. So 3 is printed now. After that, you are going to check the graph vertices of a W. So what is the W here? W is now 3. Okay. Next, you are going to check the linked list of a W. So sorry, linked adjacency list of a W. So 3's adjacency list contains what? 1. So you are going to check whether that 1 is visited or no. So it is visited. You are going to increment the loop value by 1 and you are going to check the vertex which is next in the link. So what is there in the third link? One is a 1, second link adjacency list value is 7. So we are going to check whether 7 is visited or no. Yes, it is not yet visited. You are going to visit that. So you are going to visit that means you are going to pass that to a DFS algorithm. So now V value become a 7. Next, you are going to make 7 as a visited. It said you are going to set 7 as a 7 visited node is now 7. You are going to set its value to true. Next, you are going to print that. So here you are printing 7. After that, you are going to check graph vertices of V, that is 7th. So you are going to check the 7 graph value to a W. Next, so not visited W vertices. Okay. So here 7th, what are the vertices you are going to check? What are the connected vertices of 7? That is 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So next, not visited W of vertex. So you are going to check the 7th adjacency list. Okay. 7 vertices are what? 3. So first 3 will come. So 3 is visited or no, you are going to check. Yes, it is already visited. Then you are going to check the element of a next element of a adjacency list, that is 4. So 4 will be the next value. So you are going to check whether 4 is visited or no. It is not yet visited. So we are going to pass that to the DFS and so on. So this is about the DFS function. I hope you understood this concept, DFS. In the next video lecture, we will see the another method, another traversal method, that is BFS. Thank you.